Los Angeles, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Rams. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Hey, high 7.
57, Mike, 57. Hey, come on.
They'll run on first down. Hubbard, and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second down, it's Hubbard, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4, and that's going to bring up a third down.
132 fighter. Hey, echo.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and now the Rams have got it going the other way, and they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
On 2nd and 7, Rodgers is going to fire one deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 44-yard line. On first down, Hubbard. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Now it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Here we go. Here we 30. Here we go.
Rodgers to throw again. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
First down. 59. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
Listen.
59.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
Hey, Charlie.
DC.
We ain't beginning to tear you up.
Goff on first down. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. There's Goff. And this will be incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing. Just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Check out route.
Shell.
Goff on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. This is fielded at the 7. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And that'll set them back 5. So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10.
We won it. Come to my one. Slap. Back 1.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
feet. Hey, you block over here.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So possession goes over here. On the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Hey, exit. Here I come again.
Mike, check. 59.
Who that? Ric Flair. Shoot. Motion. 14. You 14. You got that.
Now gone. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary able to record his 5th sack of the season. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
59 Mike. Check. 59.
Ric Flair.
Goff now looking to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Rashawn Gary in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
Watch the slant.
Mike, check. 59.
Oh, here we go. Hard ball. Crunch. Hey, 5. Check 3. Set.
Here's Goff. And the pressure gets to him again. Preston Smith. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. Here comes the Rams punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. this will be taken at the 13. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
57. Mike, 57.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. Deuce.
Throwing on 2nd down. Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
After the interception, here's Gall. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
20.
Record. 59, Mike. Check, 59. Time to go, night.
Check 59. Mike is 59.
On 1st down, it's gone. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Dean Lowry. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
3rd and long. It's gone. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll run on 1st down. It's Hubbard. And some space here. And he's into the clear. He's at the 40. 20. 10. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 97 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point attempt to follow here. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Well, he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now a first down throw, gone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Value three. Mike's 50. Hey, Alpha. Go, 12. Go,
To throw is gone. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Check, 59.
Let's go, baby. They turn over. Get that ball. Get that ball.
Throwing on 3rd. Gone. And got him in. It's Woods. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd. Down conversion.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Goff now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down.
Hey, Delta. Mike's 54. Mike's 50. Orange. It's going to be a long day. Value three. Undercrunch. Whip.
Goff throwing again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Hey, zoom.
Again, Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
Value one. Switch. Louis. move.
From the gun, here's Goff. Open man, it's Allen. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
Value three, value three. Average wall.
54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, check, watch 54, watch 54.
Hey, shell, shell.
Let's go, D tight.
Hey, shell, shell.
Alert 3. Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
Hey, wahoo.
Check curl.
On first down, gone. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
DC.
Let's get in there now. Watch the safety creep.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
54, right there. 54 Mike. And let's get
Now it's gone. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
tighten up.
Tiger.
Throwing again is gone. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a first down LA.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Goff now just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. From the 40 now on second down. Goff. He's going to look for Allen now. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Allen, the intended receiver.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do in the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. There wasn't the line that jumped that time, the second level.
No, that's a great observation because most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. Second level, probably because they moved up to the first level, and that hurts them.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Dante Fowler in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Hey, check 26. Hey, Echo. Check.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
That throw into the arms of Allen. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It'll be a 1st down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
Here we go, guys. Super 1. 20.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, team 6.
On 1st and 10, Goff. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Super 66.
They'll run it now out of the gun. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Super 1. Topper.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Switch. 61. Matchbox lights. 76. Helen. 76. 76.
They'll run it now out of the gun. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
17. Hey, Charlie.
From the gun on 3rd down. Goff. He's got a man open. That's Allen. And he's able to get the 1st here as he's taken down at the 25. And They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Back now in Los Angeles. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. Goff now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. Incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Let's go. Pick it up, D.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And his kick is indeed good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
You must be a top receiver. 50. Check 25. Check 25.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hubbard, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
50. Come on. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. 58, boy. 58. 58. Mike, exit.
At 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Let's go, D. Let's go.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Fowler has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Hey, 626. Go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Hey, 88. 88. 88.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58.
Plant. Bravo.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. That's taken on the 25. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. And remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
4 down. Buzz, be ready. 4 down. He's checking.
Looking to throw on second down. Goff. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Tight dog. Check nine. Stand by.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
76. Hold on. Check.
Under 10.
We go. 76.
Win the rep. Let's go.
Hey, orbit.
The Rams going for it on fourth. Gone. Now that'll be caught by Cup. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A gain of 3, second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Hey, lift. 2-for-1.
Another carry now for Gurley. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 3.
Check 52.
Maverick.
Check 26.
Maverick wall.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium. That certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So for L.A., it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they'll be guaranteed a finish of no better than 500 as they drop.